Then we have for Uruguay, well, guess what, JP? Not a lot of changes going on for Uruguay. You can tell that they're coming out and they are going typical Bielsa ball, full forward. Roche is actually in goal. A couple of the changes, Viña on the left, Nandez coming back into the side at that right back position. Ugarte holding things down in the center. But up top, once again, Araujo, Listri, couple of wingers, going at it. And of course, Darwin Nunez up top to put the ball in the back of the net.
So only a couple of changes for Uruguay, who are missing the suspended Nicolas de la Cruz. Uruguay will be in the light blue with the black numbers. Marcelo Bielsa is their head coach. The Canadians will be in their familiar red. I mentioned Richie Larea. Saw him wearing the captain's armband. He's playing in place of the injured Alphonso Davies. We were told that tests on Davies were negative for a foot injury, but we were not sure if he was going to play at all tonight. Canadians standing over the ball inside the center circle. Countdown is underway. Third place game, who's going to win it? Canada or Uruguay? Uruguay making just the 2 changes. The Canadians 6 from their last game versus Argentina. Underway with Canada on the ball. Larea pushing it back. Larea can play a number of different positions. We'll send it back to St. Clair. His Copa debut. Larea, left sideline, looking for room. Got it forward. A little shade. Several players making their starting debuts for the Canadians. Cleared away by Rochette. Uruguay has been so good in this tournament, but not as good, Kobe, the last couple of games. They thought they were going to get to the final and should have, right? They had a man up against Colombia the other night. Couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, and even with the whole Bielsa ball and that high press, it just didn't work out. You almost tend to think that red card that Colombia received changed the whole makeup of the game and maybe went against that high press that Uruguay likes to put on, because you saw Colombia drop in and just make things very difficult and very tight.
Viña goes backwards. It's taken away. Oluwaseyi tried to slide it through. It was knocked out. It's a throw-in for Canada.
Well, take a look at this. As we talk about Marcelo Bielsa and his Bielsa ball, and it's all about that high press. Well, guess what Jesse Marsch is known for as well? The exact same type of thing. And we're seeing it right off the bat as Canada is on the front foot, pushing numbers forward to get after the ball.
Long Johnston throw in, deflects out, waiting for the signal. That's a late signal, but ruled a corner. Jesse Marsch, by the way, succeeded Marcelo Bielsa at Leeds, so they do have a little bit of a history there, and they are 2 names that have been mentioned in the past with the USA national team job when it was open, and could be mentioned again as that job is currently open. First corner. Schaffelberg on the side. They could go short. They've got a player nearby. Instead, an in-swinging ball. A slip there. Bombito was looking for it. And it's going to go out. Osorio was the closest one to it. It's a throw-in for Uruguay. Nandez back from a red card suspension. Got that in the Brazil game. He's been good in this tournament. Very steady as the right back.
And I think that was a player that Uruguay really missed when they were going against Colombia within that last match. He's such a leader on that side and really shuts down the whole right.
Schwannier's pass. Schaffelberg tackled away. And there was Nandez. Good job.
This is a little bit different than what we see, for Uruguay. Look at that. Look, that tackle. Just, I think it was Larea that just goes over the top, and his foot ends up going on to the ankle of Darwin Nunez.
Canada's second corner, this one from this near side. It is Schwannier to take it. an MLS All-Star in 2023. Driven to the middle, and it deflects out. First to the ball is Lorea. He'll send it right back from where it came. That's headed away. And out for Canada, throw in.
Well, take a look here who's on the front foot. You know, Canada has consistently kept the ball, and yes, it's only been 4 minutes. But when you're playing against Uruguay, that is something different that Uruguay hasn't seen for a lot of these games that they've played in. They're the ones usually dictating the pace of the match.
Long Johnson throw in, deflects to the middle, and it gets clear. Nunez is after it. Lorea had the better angle, goes back to St. Clair. St. Clair's first start since he started the first game when Jesse Marsch took over as head coach. That was a 4-0 loss against the Netherlands. Maxime Crépeau has started the last 6. Bombito has played every minute. Ball is lost, but Canada will have a throw-in.
Yeah, Bombito gets a little bit lucky there. Just a poor pass right in the back, gives it away. But then, you know, one poor pass after the other kind of saves the day for Mrs. Bombito.
This is Richie Lorea, his club team, Toronto FC. There are 8 starters on Canada that play in MLS, 14 on their roster from Major League Soccer. It's off Ahmed. Araujo's pass denied. Araujo has been a star for Uruguay, one of their best players. Over the top, and that's too long. They're looking for Schaffelberg, and that's Vigna, who's down. And he got whacked in the ankle.
Yeah, Vigna just comes in, you know, from behind, gets to the ball first, and ends up getting a little bit of a love tap on the ankle there.
So Vigna in the first game had a goal and an assist in their opening win against Panama. Johnston goes short. Nunez, take it away. No whistle, now the whistle. And an early card is coming out. Our match referee, Alexis Herrera from Venezuela. And it goes against the teenager, the Figueroas.
We get a look, just comes in late, doesn't even come close to the ball. And as you said, JP, the young man, 18 years old, this is a big setting here. You know, the first start for Canada. Probably got to think about it early on in a situation like this, picking up a yellow card. Now you got to play a little bit safer for the rest of the match, let alone giving up a set piece right outside your 18 area.
Call it 27 or so yards away from goal. In the 8th minute, Uruguay with a chance to strike. That's blocked. Last touch by Canada, so it is a corner. Their first. Valverde will take it. In swinger. It's not a down. The turnaround shot. Goal! Bentancur's second of the tournament.
And it's a set piece. And Bentancur wide open. No one steps to him. And once again, the Figueroas just late to step out. You can't allow players of this caliber and quality to have basically a free shot. It goes right to him. He's able to bring that down first time in a no-look shot. You know, and to be fair, you would expect St. Clair to do a little bit better with that one as he drops down. The ball goes directly over his head. There's just a little bit of a slow reaction by the Figueroas and by St. Clair.
8th minute, the time of the goal from Bentoncourt. For the 3rd time in this tournament, Canada trails. The only 2 times they trailed previous, both to Argentina, both ended up as 2-0 losses.
And this is a little bit of the problem when we talk about quality of sides, and you talk about a team like Canada could be dominating the first few minutes and have so many chances or just control the pace of the game. But then a quality side has one moment and then gets the goal, and then you're on your heels.
Chouinier's pass. Oluwaseyi leaves it in the right. Ahmed on the turn, looking for help. Finds it in Johnston. Back for Ahmed. The cross is low. It's loose. Osorio. Ahmed. That's blocked. Canada fighting to win it back. And then finally Osorio pushes his way to that foul. Bentoncourt with a goal, his 2nd in Copa, 3rd international goal in total. And this is 64th appearance for his country. Rochette. Uruguay was one of the leading goal scorers in this tournament. Hit a dry spell recently. No goals in the last couple of games. 1 in the last 3. That was against the USA. They're on the board early tonight. Initially blocked. Here's Osorio for Ahmed, tucking it through. Ahmed can't get through though. Well defended. Now it's Viña. Araujo.
Take a look at this high press.
Yeah, it worked there for Canada. Couldn't make Uruguay pay though. Push back. Bombito blocked. Fights to win it back and gets that easily. Right back to St. Clair from Minnesota United, where he started 15 games in 2024, 30 a year ago.
Now, I would say the way Canada's playing right now, you're getting a little bit of a taste of what you're going to see in the future of a Jesse Marsh Canadian side. It's going to be a high-pressing team. This is how Jesse Marsh has played at the club level, so you expect to see it at the national team level.
Kone. Heavy touch. Oluwaseyi in front, cut off by Rochette.
Not a bad run from Oluwaseyi. It looked like the ball was going to go out of bounds, but it kind of held up. So it tells you the turf is holding a little bit as well, so you can play those long balls over the top. Defenders can't assume that it's going to run.
Canada playing this game with an extra day of rest as they played Tuesday, but they did have to travel from New Jersey to Charlotte, whereas this is where Uruguay lost to Colombia. So they didn't have to go anywhere, but they're dealing with the fallout from the game and also what happened post-game.
Take another look and see. I can't even really say it's a header. The shoulder that ends up getting the ball to Bentoncourt that becomes the goal.
Ball's apparently still in. Kone, immediate long ball, too long, even for the speed of Schaffelberg, who's been good in this tournament, had the goal against Venezuela. And it's Osorio who's down in the 13th minute.
A little bit of a,
There's 2 fouls out.
yeah, there's a whack that comes about. I believe that was Bentoncourt that actually has that clip on Osorio.
And feelings get a little bit intense. How does Uruguay come back, Kobe, after the loss against Colombia, the way the game ended, the fracas in the stands, or whatever you want to call it? How do they come back to this? Because they thought they were going to the final.
Well, it's obviously frustration. A lot seems to be going on here.
We have our rules analyst, Dr. Joe Macknick, with us. Dr. Joe, what are you seeing here, and how has this game been officiated so far?
You know, JP, from the very beginning of this tournament, when we had 91 fouls called in the first 3 games, and those were the fouls called. I finally think we got a referee who started this game with an early yellow card, one that was deserved. When we watched so many games where cautionable offenses in the first half of games were not cautioned. We have a little bit of an incident here on the sideline that I hope doesn't deteriorate the game and affect how the referee will perform for the rest of it, but you know, I think he's done a good job so far.
Thank you, Dr. Joe. We've seen a difference, Kobe, in the way it's been called in the Euros and the way it's been called in Copa. It looks like totally different.
Say a whole lot more happens in the Copas.
Yeah. Foul right there.
And for me, look, we're having fouls here, and Dr. Joe mentioned it, all the fouls that have happened within this tournament. But I bet you, if you look at the games that Uruguay is involved in, those have the majority of the fouls. So, like that play with Bentancur, he does the initial foul, then he gets the grab, and then that little extra swing after, he knows, as a former player, he knows what he's doing there. I'm surprised that no yellow came out on that one.
Schwanier and Schaffelberg are there. Schwanier, it's off the training ground. Probably worked better on the training ground. The flick denied. Canada trying to recover. Johnston got bumped off the ball. Nunez fights for it. The ball goes out. He says it's theirs. And it is. Uruguay with a 1-0 lead on a goal by Bentancur, his second of the tournament. He was listed as somewhat questionable for this game with a minor injury, but there he is, starting 11 and gets the goal.
What a way to come back.
Yeah.
Am I going to play? And then you get a goal early on.
Schaffelberg's pass is denied. Big switch there from Ugarte. Larea back there defending. This is Pelistri.
You get the feeling that this game is going to get very chippy. I don't think the coach is helping either. You talk about Bielsa. He's all about the intensity and the fight and the battle.
He loves that. Kone pulling it back. 17th minute. Canada trailing in their first ever Copa America tournament. Spain versus England tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox. That's the Euro final. Spain has looked like the best team since that tournament started, but England's on a bit of a roll. Should be a good one tomorrow, that final, Kobe.
Well, I would say it's going to be an exciting matchup. Looking at the two teams, when you talk about Spain, you talk about England, but then you do have to look at neither of those teams have given up a lot of goals in the tournament. So, you know, I'm like every fan. I want to see some goals scored. I want a goal fest, you know, to happen.
Yeah, maybe. Uruguay settling things in their own half, up by a goal. Long ball left sideline. They continue to look for Araujo. Instead it's Nunez. Nice dribbling, and then he's broken up. It was Johnston who broke it up. Schaffelberg, left sideline, looking for space, trying to create his own, but Nandez had that sideline all blocked off.
Yeah, that's such good work by Nandez just defensively. He knows. That was a huge illegal throw by Nandez too. He lifted up. The foot was up by his rear.
Venus pass ahead, the flick on the left. A break here with runners in the box. Foot save, St. Clair. Canada comes back the other way. End to end in the 18th minute. Canadians try to get some numbers forward. Soriel, Kone.
Oh, that's just got to be a better ball by Kone. Just it's a little bit too lazy. And those little things matter. Just the extra half second matters in a game like this.
Kone puts one in. Oluwaseyi couldn't get to it. Schaffelberg can. Right near the end line. Drops it back. Larea fires. Looked like it took a deflection. It goes out. 19th minute.
A little look at Araujo just coming in at that left side. He was going to have a crack, maybe a second sooner on that one. He holds it too long. It actually allows Alistair Johnston to come in and make that little bit of contact as he's making that shot to throw him off.
Jimenez from Cáceres. Canada back with it. They've had the possession edge, but they trail. They've not had a possession edge pretty much throughout this tournament. Outshot in 5 of 7 games with Jesse Marsch as the head coach. Off a block. There's Larrea after it. It's out for a throw-in for Uruguay. Hernandez is ready. His club side, Cagliari, his 3rd Copa America tournament, got it forward, and that was overhit. Ball belongs to Canada. It is a great story to see Canada get as far as they did, Kobe. Only the 1 win and a couple of goals, but they're in the 3rd place game. This would be huge if they could get a result.
Now this would be historic. You know, and that's what it comes down to. A moment for Canada, but also for Jesse Marsch. You know, recently coming in as the coach of this side to get a result of like a 3rd place finish.
Schaffelberg the other way, headed down. He says corner. That's Oluwaseyi. He's been effective as a sub. He gets his first Copa start tonight.
Well, I like this as Oluwaseyi. He's not sneaking in to that near post because he sees a couple of his teammates in there already, so he kind of goes to the back post. Actually, maybe not the best positioning. Maybe wants to come into that ball instead of allowing it to come into him and him pulling away.
He did get the call, though, for a corner. 21st minute, Canada's 3rd. Schaffelberg is there. 3 goals for Canada, all coming in elimination games. A high one, headed up once, second ball, a flick, and they've tied it! Kone with a brilliant goal, 1-1.
Oh my, oh my. We got a game here. Take a look at this. Schaffelberg with a lofty ball to the back post. Here comes the contact. You see Kone, he's in an onside position.
That's sweet.
This is fantastic. Ball goes up. Machette comes out and just puts himself in no man's land. And it's almost like Kone knew it. Just a little bit of a back kick, puts it up and over and into the back of the net. I think it might have been Viña on that back post that kept him in an onside position. And Marcelo Bielsa not happy about that one.
Bombito goes up with 2 players from Uruguay. Canada ends up winning that ball, and the rest is history. It's tied at 1. And that was the frustration you could see in the face of Bielsa, knowing that they should have won that ball in the air. Still, a terrific goal by Kone. Take nothing away.
Yeah,
that's a brilliant finish.
Fantastic finish. And it's always easy to say, you know, from here for a coach, that header should have been won. But I tell you, Moise Bombito does a fantastic job out jumping the 2 Uruguayan defenders.
How about the cross, the corner from Schaffelberg? Yeah, it was a high one and
lofty. Yeah, very lofty. You usually don't want to see corners like that.
Didn't know if it was going to come down. Here is Uruguay in the break. Palistri, and it's 2-1. Unless the flag was up. That look tells the story. Offside.
Fortunate.
Yeah, for Canada.
Fortunate for Canada.
That would have been, what, a minute after?
Yeah, you cannot afford, and this is once again, squads that know what they're going to do. As this ball comes in. Well, that's in an onside position there. So it has to be that first ball that we'll be looking at.
Murphy didn't give us a good look at when that flag was raised.
Yeah, it will be to see if Araujo was in an offside position, if he got back onside when the ball was kicked.
The initial pass was ruled to be offside. They're checking. That's what they're looking at. That initial pass. And again, Canada can breathe a sigh of relief if this is no goal. They're looking at it on the bench, but that's it. No goal. He's telling St. Clair to put the ball back into play. A wake-up call, though, for Canada. 1-1 game here. Third place game from Charlotte. Cleared away by Uruguay. Knotted down towards Nandes, but there was a foul behind the play. '25th minute, 1-1 game. The goal by Kone, a wake-up call as well for Uruguay, who might have thought get the second one and put Canada away, because Canada has had a hard time getting goals. Osorio to the right. It's blocked. Out for Canada. Throw in. Yellow card pointing at Vigna's direction.
See, the touch comes in here. Vigna, oh yeah, that's a yellow card.
Any day.
Maybe an orange, you know.
Yeah. Canada's giving Uruguay a good battle here in the opening half. Johnson throw in, headed straight up, but they're going to make him retake it, apparently. It is a retake. Alistair Johnston to take it. Plays now for Celtic on a 5-year contract. Long throw to the box. It almost fell towards Ahmed. Race for the ball back. Uruguay is putting a lot of pressure on with Pelistri. Ball out. Uruguay throw it.
No hay pelota ahora tampoco.
Pelistri's been good in this tournament too. Started every game a goal and an assist. Hernandez throw in. Right between the benches. Not sure why the delay. What's bothering Nandes?
Not exactly sure what's going on here. The referee's got to get this ball back in play.
That took a while. And at the end, they lose it. That was confusing.
As a previous coach once said to me, all that for that?
Yeah. Off that throw in. On a bounce, Nunez using his body. Pelistri with a pickup. 1v2 at the moment. Knocked away. Chouanier. Oh, off Kone. Blasted away by the Figueroas. Back to Rochette. Chased by Oluwaseyi. Rochette sends it forward. Gave it right back to Canada. The Figueroas. Bombito. Osorio. Left side. Running against Jimenez. Into the middle. Gave it away. Looking long for Nunez. St. Clair read it. Nice tap to the left.
And that's a good read by St. Clair, just making sure that he's off his line, staying up just enough to pick up anything as they try to send Nunez through.
Bombito, your center back high upfield.
Yeah, not bad for the center back.
Yeah.
Doing some step overs, feeling confident going through.
He's played every minute of this tournament at center back. Club team Colorado Rapids. Had been playing with Cornelius, but Cornelius not in the 11 this evening. Chouanier got it wide. Ahmed. Club side is Vancouver. Kone. Got it back to Osorio. Ismail Kone up the middle. Still has it. Kone looking. Lost it. Maybe tried to do too much. Tapped away. Valverde's pass. Too far.
Yeah, too much by Kone, where he has a good visual of Ali Ahmed wide open out wide. He's just got to get that ball wide. Doesn't have to be up the center all the time. They've attacked up the middle quite a few times. Play it wide now and open them up inside.
Right up the middle. Canada try to draw that foul.
So Uruguay has been very good. Of any attack coming down the middle, they shut it down quickly.
1-1. 30th minute. Goal scorers Bentancur for Uruguay. Kone for Canada.
You can tell Marcelo Bielsa's, he's angry. If you see him up and not on his cooler, you know he's a little bit frustrated.
All the way upfield. Uruguay still going, and then a stumble by Viña. Referee had a good look at it.
Yeah, I don't see anything there. Let's see. Here's nope.
Good thing that's the Figueroa's. Who's on the yellow.
And I think as well, Viña, just by the reaction, you could tell that Viña didn't react at all or hop up, screaming.
Right.
That there wasn't a whole lot there.
St. Clair, left side. Bombito. Trying to go long. Schaffenberg tried to pick it up. Instead, Uruguay takes over the top. St. Clair into the box with Araujo trying to get it. Kone. Osorio. Wide right. Canada get upfield in a hurry. Ahmed. Driven ball. Oliver Shade. That was not as easy to bring down, but had he brought it down, he might have had one.
Yeah, well, that was a fantastic counter by Canada. And this is what Jesse Marsh wants to bring. And this is a look back at just the previous play where it was called offside. A couple of players standing in offside position, but especially Araujo who received that ball on the pass. But going back to that last play that we saw, how quickly Canada can counter. And it is a little bit of a visual of the skill set that Ali Ahmed, the Vancouver Whitecaps player, has. Young player, and his ability out on the wing. Nice skill set, but also a beautiful cross into the box.
Ahmed playing in his first senior international tournament. Ball back to goal. Rochet has played in every game for Uruguay. Came into this one with 3 shutouts. Larrea throw in between the benches. Try to go down the wing. He's blocked, comes back. Casabas was involved in that. Chet intercepted. Larrea. Kone.
Canada just keeps picking up all these second balls. Every clearance, Canada's winning 90% of them.
Extra day of rest. 6 changes out of the 11. Might be what's helping the Canadians. At least part of it. Referees motioning for players to calm down. We've had 2 yellow cards in this game. Both justified. We started with a free kick. Canada come back in this. They were trailing 1-0 on an early goal conceded to Bentancur. Kone got the equalizer in the 22nd minute. Up for grabs, but right to Rochet. Jimenez. Right up the middle. Taken away, Kone. Canada trying to get numbers in red. Kone trying to slip it. Get a player open. Canada won it back, but they fouled. You know, it's been quiet in the first half. Nunez.
This is true. It's true. We haven't seen a whole lot of Nunez up top. We have seen a couple of times where they tried to spring him, but they just haven't connected. So St. Clair's done a decent job of collecting anything that's going over the top for Uruguay.
He leads the tournament coming into this game in shots taken with 20. A lot of those missed the target. Ahmed. Johnston. Kone. Now it's Chouanier back for Kone. Kone leaving it in the circle. Bombito up the middle. Kone has 2 to beat. Pelistri took it away. Nandez. Pelistri. Nandez under pressure from Schaffelberg. Released it. That's blocked. This has been good for Canada. Winning the ball back. They lost it that time to Nunez. And now up comes Bentancur. Has Araujo breaking on the left side. Nunez running toward the box. It's behind him. He almost got free. Oh, he got that call. I actually thought he flopped.
Well, this is where Nunez is very smart. He sees that there's 3 players on him. There is contact. Right there. Definite contact where he's taken down. And yes, he throws up his arms to make sure that the referee sees it and notices it. Not a smart play by Canada. No need to do that one. You have 3 to 4 defenders around Nunez. If he gets a shot off there, well, that's your bad. You know, to be honest, you got to defend well in that position.
St. Clair trying to set up this wall. Nunez puts it down. 10 goals in his last 10 games for Uruguay. None in his last 3 after scoring in 7 consecutive games. This will be from just about 22 yards away from goal. Ball is set. And the whistle, Nunez ready to strike. Nunez put it over. After all that.
Well, the kiss of hope from Nunez, and he just puts it over the wall, but just continues to rise. Not the best set piece on that one.
Canada and Uruguay 1-1 in this 3rd place game. Murphy looks like they're going back to.
Well, that was the header where actually Kone scores, as you can see that he was in an onside position.
38th minute, St. Clair puts one up. Nunez, back heel. Araujo, turning, trying to get past Johnston. And that time, Araujo gets called.
A lot of swarming effort coming from Canada. We talk about the Bielsa ball for Uruguay, where we're having a similar type of play from Canada, where you see one player, it's a one-on-one matchup with the defensive help, the support, as Ali Ahmed comes back to track on the defensive side for Canada.
Osorio coming back to goal. Jesse Marsh, their head coach, talked about all the lineup changes, rewarding some players who have been good in training and who have been good when they've come in as subs. And he still says it's a development in progress. He's trying to see who can play. They've automatically qualified for the next World Cup as a tri-host. But there'll be some changes made before that World Cup happens a couple of years from now. Chouanier. from Schaffelberg. Osorio. Schaffelberg, he's in. That's blocked out. Cáceres saving the day for Uruguay.
Oh, the Copa America man, Sebastian Cáceres, is at the right place at the right time. This is just some 1-2 combination. Schaffelberg, I'm not sure if he was trying to cross that one or shoot it. It was right in between. But Cáceres does enough to just see that one out.
Shea is making the run.
Remember, it was off of a corner that Canada scored their goal.
Chouanier will take it. 40th minute, 1-1. Drives it the other way, headed up, and over the bar. Hugo says that was deflected. So we're going to get a corner out of it. But Peter was right.
Well, if you haven't been paying attention, it looks like they're trying to find Moise Mbito wherever he is. It seems like he's gone to the back post the last 3 corners.
Schaffelberg will take this. Similar one, that's cleared away. Osorio chips it right back in. Corne with a reverse header. Might have been offside anyway. 31st minute. Canada hanging tough with Uruguay. Third place game, 1-1. Jimenez or Cáceres.
One thing to remember when you talk about Jesse Marsh, he said it was still a development phase, as he said. It's also an evaluation phase. And I think some of these changes that we see right now, you can expect some of these changes to be permanent in the future. You know, this is a time when a new coach comes in that they do have like a changing of the guard. And this is a third place game. What better time for them to really take a look at it?
Ahmed won that ball on his own. Plays it across. Oh, Shea. Oh, what a great opportunity for Canada to take the lead.
What an effort by Canada. And once again, Ali Ahmed at that right wing position doing something spectacular, puts that ball right on the head of Oluwaseyi. And I'm going to say it, that's got to be a goal. You got to find the back of the net. The big moment was right there for Oluwaseyi to cement himself as, okay, we could be looking at a new striker for Canada.
Up the middle, Corne got a push, still has it. Blocked in the end. Uruguay takes off. Valverde's pass. Nunez looking. Doubled up. Nunez has it tackled away. And then looked like he fouled. The Figueroas had to be careful there. He's on a yellow card. Johnston was there to help out. See, Marsh is loving the effort. Can't blame him. Canada's been good in this first half.
The Figueroas there. I mean, for the 18-year-old to step up, do some good work there against Darwin Nunez, you know, that's a moment. I'm sure he's going to be very happy about that. You know, to go one-on-one. A little bit of a rocky start for De Figueroas, but hey, he's been played well and he's played himself into this match.
In his second cap, first time in Copa. And he's playing in a game that really matters for Canada. Spain versus England tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. It's the Euro final on Fox. Big day on Fox tomorrow as it's played forward. Osorio pulled the keeper out. Rochette save, rebound, cleared by Nandez. Osorio can't believe it. Canada have had 2 great chances to take the lead before the end of the half.
What an effort. What an effort by Canada. The way that they are attacking. This is some brilliant play. Osorio here. A nice 1-2. Just continues his run. And then has one. It's a good save by Rochette. But then Osorio gets his head on it. And you think it's going in. But no, none other than Nandez to save the day, sacrifices his body to keep that ball out of the back of the net.
Canada been the better side the last 10 minutes or so.
They've been the better side this whole half.
Yeah, you can make that claim for sure. Headed down, and there was Ahmed looking for it. It's going to be another throw-in for Canada. Very good first half for the Canadians, who should be leading. Johnston, another throw-in, another long one into the box. Finger rolls, tried it, comes back out. Dangerous there, Larea. Nunez heads it forward. Larea gets back in position. Back to St. Clair. Gotta be careful there. He clears it. Went past Chouanier. Held up now by Canada. We're in the final minute of this first half. Kobe, let's get your thoughts.
Well, I think Canada has turned the tables. You know, that Bielsa ball, I mean, we're going to be calling it marsh ball or something like this because they have done an excellent job and have Uruguay playing on their heels.
Billy Street went down, no foul. Kone goes forward. Right side, Johnston settles. Back and forth. Pushed by Osorio. Ahmed.
This is a Canada side that has Uruguay looking over their shoulders, trying to find out where the players are.
Might have thought it would be the opposite.
Without a doubt.
Araujo is in the battle. Canada wins another battle. Played across, and that's wide.
No one inside. And that's where Oluwaseyi's got to do a better job of just getting up front.
Picked by Kone. Trying to slide it across. It's loose there in the box. A lot of red. Chouanier. Finally blocked by Cáceres. That's a foul on Police Street.
Uruguay look to be in trouble. Defensively, they're out of shape. And you can see Marcelo Bielsa looking at his watch, and you have to imagine he's probably hoping for halftime so he can go in and make some changes. I'll tell you this, if I was a Uruguayan player, I would not want to be in that locker room at halftime. You can only imagine what's going to be going on.
Canada will have a free kick when play resumes.
Because there's one thing we talk about, it is a third-place game, and people will say, well, whatever. I'll tell you this, Marcelo Bielsa does not play that. It's every game matters. Every game Uruguay should be stepping out there to win. And look at his face.
Chouanier and Schaffelberg in what could be one of the final kicks of this opening half. Chouanier curls one up. Rochette grabbed it and bobbled it. It's loose. There was no foul given. Now the foul is given as Rochette stayed down. Uruguay not at all happy right now.
I think it just... Sir Johnston, yeah, that's... I think Rochette has a clear argument there. It looked like it was a foul.
What a half, though, Kobe. Who would have thought would be even at 1 after 45 minutes of play. Uruguay came in as the favorites. Bentoncourt's goal gave them the lead. Kone has scored, and Rob Stone looks like right now Canada has some momentum going in at halftime.
The Copa America 2024 halftime show on FS1 is presented by BMW. Rob Stone back here in studio with you. Entertaining 45 minutes in our Copa America third place game. Coming up, we'll show you both of the goals. We'll also tell you how England are preparing for Spain ahead of tomorrow's Euro final, plus the latest on Argentina ahead of their Copa America final tomorrow against Colombia.
The biggest names in NASCAR talk are now with SiriusXM.
Hey, this is Denny Hamlin, host of Actions Detrimental, driver of the number 11 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing, and co-owner of 2311 Racing. Join me and my co-host Jared Allen every Monday for a recap of each NASCAR race from the driver's seat. We'll break down how my race went and hopefully ending in victory lane.
Hear Actions Detrimental plus every incredible podcast from Dirty Mo Media right now on the SiriusXM app.
Hi, I'm Cesar Milan. People are always commenting on how happy and healthy my dogs are. One of the reasons is the food my dogs eat.
Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend is a premium freeze-dried raw dog food designed to support your dog's health, happiness, and lifespan.
Their joints are more flexible, their teeth are cleaner, and their coats shinier, and why they seem more youthful even as they age.
I'm veterinarian Dr. Marty Goldstein. I've helped countless dogs thrive with one simple concept. Your dog needs a high-meat diet similar to what their ancestors ate in the wild.
Dr. Marty created Nature's Blend using 50 years of nutritional research and experience, helping dogs make incredible turnarounds. Save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get a free bag of Cod Krispies, their wild-caught, ultra-crunchy cod skin treats. Go to drmartypets.com/fox or text FOX to 511-511.
Your order is backed with a 90-day guarantee.
All dogs are unique. Your dog results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply.
At Jiffy Lube, we car about cars. In fact, we're kinda obsessed. That's why we've been taking care of business with quick quality oil changes and service for over 40 years. And with things like our Carful Vehicle Review, where our experts will check, fill, clean, and inspect your vehicle, you'll know we'll car for your car like we car for our own. Jiffy Lube. Car more. Visit jiffylube.com to find coupons and save today.
Deborah's closet didn't feel like Deborah. It felt more like a Vanessa, or even a mom, until she worked with California Closets. Now her clothes are organized, sneaker collection and jewelry displayed. Now her closet screams Deborah. The hidden ironing board is a mom thing, but she is a mom, so. California Closets. We did it for Deborah, and we can do it for you because we know you differently. Schedule your free design consultation now at 800-CAL-CLOSETS or californiaclosets.com.
Hi, it's Billy Joel here. It's back. All my music on my very own channel, the Billy Joel Channel.
Because you had to be a big shot.
His songs, his stories. There were these two Italian guys that owned this recording studio. Wow, they had a piano, they had microphones, and I was really impressed. I wanted to know what everything was. What does that do? What does that do? What does that do?
The Billy Joel Channel, happening now for a limited time. SiriusXM Channel 79 and the SiriusXM app.
Third place showdown in Charlotte here at the Copa America. It has been a fun one. Canada fell behind early, able to level on, are we calling that a bicycle kick? We're not sure yet. We're debating that. 1-1 after 45 minutes. Glad you're back in studio with us. Rob Stone, American legends, Clint Dempsey, Carly Lloyd, and Alexi Lawless with you tonight. Jesse Marsh said the other day that he wants people to remember this as a moment in time that changed the trajectory of soccer in Canada. The Canucks will certainly remember their goal tonight as we take a look at your first half highlights, brought to you by BMW.
This is a moment in time Jesse Marsh didn't want to see. Early from Valverde, good ball in, falls to Bentancur and roofs it in the top of the net, 1-0. Uruguay came out to a good start.
And Canada making a lot of changes to this squad, but they don't care because their B team, if whatever you want to call it, Kone, I'm not sure if that was just an overhead kick or he didn't go down for the bike, but what a finish, 1-0.
This Canada team is balling. They should have scored 2-3 goals this half. Look at this clear-cut, obvious chance here for Oluwase. He puts it wide. He knows he's got to do better on that. My goodness, this Canada team flying with more.
Lex, they balling. Yes, give and go here. Osorio then gets a second bite at the apple. Uruguay holding on at the end. 1-1 going into half.
Yeah, 8-5 shot advantage for Canada. They had 60% of the possession and a 5-1 advantage on corners. Tomorrow, the Euros and the Copa reach their dramatic conclusions. The latest on how England and Argentina are getting ready for tomorrow's final next.
SiriusXM Triumph. get real answers with Dr. Laura.
No nonsense advice about relationships, marriage, kids.
Tough love.
It happened is not a phrase anybody uses when they take responsibility.
Inspiration.
Every time you go to bed with a negative thought, you have to match it up with a positive one. That's your new rule.
Dr. Laura, plus Megyn Kelly, Glenn Beck, Nancy Grace, and Dave Ramsey, all on Triumph, SiriusXM 111, and on the SiriusXM app.
If you can dream and not make dreams your master.
Precious, precious, life-defining moments.
If you can meet with triumph and disaster.
Andy Murray is the Wimbledon champion.
If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken.
Oh, what a forehand from Serena.
Or watch the things you gave your life to broken.
The end of the road for Alina Svitolina.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue.
Vondrousova is the unseeded champion.
If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you.
Alfie Hewitt and Gordon Reed have done it.
If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run.
Championship points to win Wimbledon.
Yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be the one.
There's a new king of centre court.
Wimbledon, always like never before. 1st to 14th of July. Watch live on ESPN.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. Because nobody likes having to choose. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
Jane, I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
Or being a dog person and a cat person.
Who wants a treat? Who's a good boy?
Or like being an extrovert and an introvert.
Woo! This is so fun! I can't wait to go home.
At T-Mobile, you don't have to choose. You can get the benefits you want and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how much you can save with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, when you switch, you can keep your phone and we'll pay it off up to $800.
Via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Qualifying unlocked device, credit, service, and timely redemption required. Card has no cash access and expires in 6 months. See T-Mobile.com.
Everything is going up in cost. Food, gas, but especially my car insurance. It's up 20% just this year. Good thing I heard about the Experian Insurance Marketplace. They shop my info with over 40 top providers. You could save over $800. And Experian keeps monitoring and notifies me of better rates in the future. They're my one and done way to shop for car insurance, and it's free. Start saving now at Experian.com/car.
Results will vary and some may not see savings. Average savings of $828 per year for customers who switched and saved.
No Shoes. Hey, I'm Kenny Chesney. Spreading the word that my SiriusXM channel, No Shoes Radio, is free to listen in cars now through July 31st. You'll hear my music and some of my personal favorites. Plus guest DJs, live songs, and backstage jams on tour. Oh, hello, how are you tonight? Hanging in the tailgates with No Shoes Nation and a lot more. Now through July 31st. Go to SiriusXM.com/No Shoes Radio. Listen free to learn more.
The Copa America 2024 halftime show on FS1 is presented by BMW.
Spain and England collide tomorrow in the Euro final. That one live on Fox. England looking to end a 58-year trophy drought. For the latest on the Three Lions, here's Jeff Shreves.
Rob, 3 years on from the heartache of Wembley, Gareth Southgate and his England side will look to finally end their quest for silverware here in the iconic Olympic Stadium, Berlin. For the last 6 years, it's been tantalisingly so close, yet so far away. They look to land the nation's only second ever major trophy. Harry Kane said here today he would gladly swap in a heartbeat all of his individual honours for this one team prize tomorrow. He also added that defeat gives him extra hunger and fire in his belly. Gareth Southgate is well aware what this would mean to the nation if they're able to pull it off. He also says he uses the dark times to help him. Going into the game, he says, if you're not afraid of losing, you've got more chance of winning. So, simply, when it was put to him, what would it mean to you to finally do it? He said, I don't believe in fairy tales, but I do believe in dreams. Will England's dreams come true here tomorrow night? We'll see. Back to you, Rob.
Jeff conserving his energy ahead of tomorrow's game. Also on Sunday, Argentina-Colombia in the Copa America final. Lex, who's going to be performing at halftime?
That would be Shakira.
Yes.
Her hips, right? Is this the hips?
They don't lie.
They don't lie.
For news on Argentina, here's our Jenny Taft.
At Argentina's press conference earlier today, Lionel Scaloni was asked specifics about his lineup for tomorrow. As expected, he didn't reveal too much. In fact, he started a different 11 for every match at Copa America. But he was asked specifically about veteran Angel Di Maria, who announced before the start of this tournament that he would be retiring from international play at the conclusion of Copa America. Scaloni said that decision would not impact whether or not he starts, whether or not he plays. Scaloni said he always makes his lineup choices in the best interest of the team. But either way, Angel Di Maria will retire in the best possible way after tomorrow.
Thanks, Jen. Di Maria with the game-winning goal at the last Copa America that Argentina won. Third-place game's been awfully entertaining. 2 goals in 45 minutes. The second 45 from Charlotte next.
This is the Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon.
Joe Burrow, he's saying, hey, if we're going to do an 18th game, then how about a bye in week 13 to where, hey, we'll do the Pro Bowl there. Look, a lot of folks still want to watch and bet on it, but moving it in season, you want to talk about zero participation. Are you going to play it as a video game?
You're listening to Jason Smith with Mike Harmon on Fox Sports Sirius XM Channel 83 and the Sirius XM app.
Philo's got a world of entertainment for you to explore with just one subscription. Sign up today and start watching all the networks you love, like A&E, MTV, Discovery, VH1, TLC, Lifetime, Hallmark Channel, and so much more. Featuring current seasons of all the best drama, true crime, reality, and family-friendly shows you can't afford to miss. And with up to 3 streams at once, you'll never have to fight about what to watch. Get started today and unlock our library of over 75,000 movies and shows, and save all your favorites with the unlimited DVR, so you can rewatch them anytime, anywhere, for up to a year. Philo now includes access to AMC+. You can discover your next obsession from its collection of hit originals like Mad Men, The Walking Dead, Killing Eve, Orphan Black, and tons of blockbuster movies. There are no contracts, no commitments, and no hassles. For just $28 a month, Philo's a better way to watch TV. So what are you waiting for? Visit philo.tv and sign up today to start your 7-day free trial. That's philo.tv.
At Progressive Commercial, we know a trucker's time is money, and, well, there's a lot that can impact your time on the road. Like that 2004 sedan who didn't want to merge 2 miles back when everyone else did. Their bumper sticker may say peace, but their actions say otherwise. We can't save you from selfish drivers, but we can help safe customers save over $2,700 on average when they share their ELD data with us.
Cheers, Insiders. Thanks for joining us for Game 7. Yes, it's Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, the Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers. Have you hit that like button yet? Check down below. Close that chat out for just a second. Check it out and see if you've hit the like button. If you have, thank you very much. If you haven't, please do. Let's bring more fans into the chat. That's how you do it, is by hitting that like button as well as sharing this link out to the world. However that is, through social media or through the chat boards, however it is that you do it, it is much appreciated. Let's go get more people around the world and bring them to this party so that we can celebrate Canada and Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Cheers, everybody. We'll talk to you guys in the chat. Let's go Oilers.
On the attack, Araujo pulls up. Didn't have a shot at getting that. Canada's in red. Looks like no changes for a Canadian side, Colby, that was the better side after 45 minutes.
Yeah, Canada looked very strong. They looked good, so you don't change it. Continue to play that the way you were playing in that first half, and you'll create some more chances. Now, on the other side, a couple of changes for Uruguay is that man, Luis Suarez, has come in, and you have to imagine this is going to be a little bit different, where Suarez comes in for a direct switch for Darwin Nunez, but De Arrascaeta coming in for Ugarte. So I think that's going to be more of an offensive push. Instead of a holding Ugarte, he's going to have De Arrascaeta pushing forward to try to spur that attack for this Uruguay side.
And they gave Suarez a captain's armband when he came in. Lorea was fouled.
I would say pay attention to Suarez in this match, the 37-year-old experienced striker, and what he's going to try to do against an 18-year-old defender on Canada that's sitting on a yellow card already.
Uruguay back on the ball, up the middle. That's denied. Canadians won a lot of these second balls in that opening half. Front foot again. Schaffelberg, he cut it back. Passed up a shot or playing that ball across where they had two runners.
Yeah, not the best choice from Schaffelberg. He's got to get his head up. But you get into dangerous positions, you get out wide, you've got to pick your head up. And I think Jesse Marsh is saying the same thing. Put the ball across the face of goal. You have two players running in there. Let's see what happens. Create a little chaos. You cut back like that, and it gets cut off. That does nothing for you.
Canada had 8 attempts on goal. That's the most they've had in the first half in this Copa America tournament. Their previous best was 7 versus Venezuela. It was in the knockout stage. Foul given there. Reminder, we have a couple of players on yellow cards. The Figueroas in the first half. Same with Viña for Uruguay. Both coaches getting a workout tonight, as intense as Bielsa was before. And now, Jesse Marsh, equally intense, or close to it. It's hard to be more intense than Bielsa, so I'll say close to it.
Close to it.
Yeah.
I mean, is this just a Jesse Marsh like a younger version of Bielsa, or they like playing the same way?
Could be.
But take a look at this, Jimenez.
Yeah, that's blood, so he's coming off until it can be stopped. There.
Oh
boy.
Yep. Oluwaseyi just trying to hold him off, and that elbow connects right into the brow of Jimenez. No, but it's interesting though. I don't think Jimenez even knew that he was bleeding. The referee had to tell him, say, hey, you got to go off for a bit.
Right now, they're a man down.
Yep. But it just tells you, JP, how this sport is. There's always knocks, there's always bumps, there's always bruises.
Chet will put it back into play. It's a 1-1 game here, third place game. It's been entertaining. Right side, the flick by Ahmed, who had a good first half. Off Kone. Schaffelberg sliced it out. He's all bandaged up. Also gets a new jersey. And they'll be back to their full complement of 11 players. They're waiting the Viña throw-in. You have to make sure that the bleeding is stopped. He wants back in. So Jimenez returns to a center back spot. Canada back on the ball. Ahmed up the right side. Now the flick. Ahmed keeps going. Plays that ahead. Not close enough to Schaffelberg, but Rochet had a scramble to get that and almost handled that ball outside of the box.
Nice thought by Ahmed. Just got to get a little bit more bend on that one so it hugs a little bit closer to the top of the 18. And then maybe a chance for Schaffelberg.
Long ball right sideline. Not a down. Off that pickup. There's Canada again. Breaking. Schaffelberg. Puts the brakes on. Now played it up the wing. Try to find Lorea. It's cleared out. the throw in. They made no changes after their first half. What can they do different? What can they do better other than finish? Or maybe that's it.
I mean, that's about it for Canada. They are playing very well. I would like to see them keep a little bit more control in that midfield area. As I said, there were some silly passes, just unforced errors, so to speak, just giving the ball away without any pressure. You do that, you're going to create even more chances than they already have.
Pressure on the ball, it comes back. St. Clair cleared it away from Suarez. Nandez, header. Kone, down the wing. Schaffelberg wanted it. Played back by Cáceres. And then cleared upfield. Kone left it towards Ahmed. Oh, nice job. Now it's Ahmed into the box. Now just outside. Held up. He did well to find that ball. Araujo took him out. Free kick, Canada. '53rd minute. 1-1 game.
To this 1v1. Yep, that's a good call by the referee. You know, it's difficult to see during the regular run of play, but just a full extension and just pushes Ali Ahmed down. Now a decent opportunity here once again for Canada with Schaffelberg. Just having a look.
2 in the wall for Uruguay.
You almost play this just like a regular corner.
Chouanier and Schaffelberg are there. Schaffelberg is driven. Like it took a deflection. It's got to go out. Bombito is trying to bring it down.
Just overcooked by Schaffelberg as he's trying to find Bombito at that back post once again. That seems to be a lot of success for Canada. Off of the set pieces, finding Moise Bombito.
If you're just joining us, it's 1-1. Canada, realistically, could be up by a couple of goals. Nandez cleared away a ball off the line when Osorio, on his second attempt, nearly scored. And before that, Oluwaseyi had an opportunity to give Canada the lead. So they've had the better chances.
Yeah, Canada has looked much better, throughout this match. You know what I have to say, even with the changes that Uruguay has made at half, they're seeming a little bit better, at least holding on to the ball a bit more.
Bielsa's back up. Bielsa certainly seen his team play better than tonight in this tournament. Group stage, they look like, maybe you and I were discussing it before, maybe the best team during the group stage.
They look very good throughout this tournament. This is, I would say, the poorest performance that we've seen from Uruguay. And I would also say a lot of it, a good portion of it has to be given credit to Canada and the way they're playing.
They win another ball. Kone up the middle. Oluwaseyi in the box. Can't get the shot off. Oh, the middle was exposed. Brought down. Araujo. Figueroas. Larea. St. Clair long. It's headed away from Oluwaseyi. Towards Suarez. That's cleared out.
If you notice for Canada, there's not a lot of, okay, let's build out of the back as the pressure is coming. Maybe a little bit of a lesson learned from Jesse Marsh, seeing the success that Colombia had against Uruguay when they were down a player. It was basically, don't mess around with it, play it long and see what happened. And they created a few chances against Uruguay.
56th minute. Canada moving it up the middle. Chouanier. Oluwaseyi by Valverde. Diarra-Sketa. Araujo went down, got right back up. Puts it ahead. St. Clair's got it.
Well done by De Figueroas. Just using his body, just denying the path to the ball. And that's all you need sometimes. You don't have to win the tackle. Just deny your opponent that clear path.
Getting closer to the hour mark. 1 goal apiece in the third-place game. If it's tied after 90 minutes, penalty kicks like we've seen during the knockout stage will determine the winner. Only the final could have extra time, and that final is tomorrow. Argentina versus Colombia. Going for Johnston. Right back goes long again. It's up for grabs, and Rochette pulls it down. Looks to distribute that ball ahead. And referee stopping play. A warning for Oluwaseyi, apparently for not letting Rochette clear that ball. Hernandez up the wing. Canada wins another ball. This has been happening all night. Into the middle, Ahmed. Doubled up there, sandwiched on the ball. Tug here, tug there. Finally a whistle, but that one's on Canada. This is the most aggressive we have seen Canada offensively tonight.
And you can see Ali Ahmed just gives a little bit of a tug. That gets the initial call.
Canada skipped up, couldn't get it. Cleared out between the benches, throw in coming up.
And you have to wonder for Canada how long the players can last giving this much energy and effort, considering it might not be a style that they're used to playing, where it's just high energy, high press, you know, for the full 90 minutes. And then what changes are going to occur for Canada? Who's Jesse Marsh, you know, going to be bringing in? You know, will we see someone like an Alphonso Davies? Is he fit enough to play in a match like this? Which I think he could show out pretty well.
Osorio's got it, trying to slip around. Help there from Schaffelberg, but Hernandez takes it. Long distance for Suarez. And he runs into the center back. The Figueroas. The Figueroas is half of Suarez's age.
I mean, less than half, right?
You do the math.
Yeah.
I was approximating.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's 18 and Suarez is 37.
Yeah.
So that tells you something. And I think, you know, typical Suarez on that tackle, right? What did I do with the big forearm right into the back?
Of course. What a great player he has been. 4th Copa, 4 World Cups, goals wherever he goes, whether it's internationally or with various big clubs. He's always been a big game player.
He's always someone that you want on your team.
Yes. Don't want to play against him. Larea was behind Osorio. And the ball went out for a throw-in. At the hour mark, just about, Canada's still looking good in this game.
Yeah, they're looking strong. Not creating quite as many chances as they did in the first half, but still looking strong.
They want to make 2 changes. Uruguay. So we'll see if they do that soon. Ahmed slipping it through. Saved by Rochette. Robbing Oluwaseyi. Just as you say, they haven't had many chances here. That was clear cut. Down the left sideline. This cross. Oh, it's brought down and then cleared away at the end by Kone. Close call.
What a touch by Luis Suarez to bring that down, trying to bring it back to his left foot to get a shot off. Talk about the skill set and the abilities of a player like that.
So it's Oliveira and Rodriguez who are going to be coming into the game. Let's see who's going to be coming out. At least he's one of them. And we'll wait on the other. Oh, that's Araujo. Might be running out of gas for a player that's played a lot of minutes. Araujo, and who's played very well. And Alphonso Davies, as you speculated, he's in. We'll see who's coming out for Canada. Alistair Johnston, so maybe we'll see if Lorea goes to the right side and Davies goes to his normal left spot. We'll see. Play resumes. Canada was looking for that ball. Instead, it's taken down. Nandez down that right side. Broken up. Kone. He got clipped. And the foul was given.
This, once again, has to be a goal. Just does not connect with it at all. No power behind it. Kind of hits it with the inside of his foot. You got to put your instep into that one and just blast it beyond the keeper.
There's contact there in the end. As Cáceres is down and cards coming. Probably a frustration one for Oluwaseyi.
Yeah.
But he does step on him.
Yeah, look, he's coming through for that's a difficult one. That's okay, a foul, but I don't think there was any intent whatsoever there. He's trying to block the ball.
Third booking. 2 on the Canadians. He got a skip up. That's blocked. It's Bombito. Kone. That's Bentoncourt. That's an easy one to call. Kone's been a handful tonight for Uruguay. If there's any criticism of him, Colby, it's that he's maybe trying to do too much on his own at times.
Yeah, I'd say there's sometimes you just gotta slowly just kind of work your way and just, you know, figure out the game and try to slow it down a little bit. Slow yourself down within the match.
Osorio drops it back. Bombito. The flick towards the middle. That's cut off. The Figueroas. Ahmed cutting towards the middle. Lays it off. Kone. Schaffelberg. Canada have about 5 players in the box now. Schaffelberg tries to cross it. It goes out. Last touch by Uruguay. 64th minute. Still 1-1. Schaffelberg. That's going to be a corner. Last touch by Uruguay. Canada have looked dangerous on the corners. They scored once on it and had other chances too.
And this time, Chouanier seems to be going out to take that one. I believe Schaffelberg kind of sitting out there with them, drawing 2 defenders from Uruguay out there. Look, every time it's been trying to find Bombito with a long ball to the back post. We'll see if that continues.
This time they go short. The Figueroas was there. He hops past Davies. On the pickup. Uruguay trying to get through. Schaffelberg. That was aggressive. He knocked it out.
And one thing that Schaffelberg will always give you, and that's energy.
Yeah.
And that effort. And, you know, he's a powerful runner. As we've seen him whenever he gets, you know, just like into a flow and starts taking it up the wing. He has that willingness to do it. But on the other side, too, defensively, very strong. Doesn't give up on any play.
Spain, England tomorrow, Euro final, Argentina, Colombia. On Fox at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So what a day for soccer on Fox. As it's played all the way back. Lorea is there and St. Clair. A little bit of confusion there in the end, but it's Lorea who's down as play is stopped.
See, the through ball comes in. Oliveira is here. And then, yeah, just a little extra shove from behind for the foul. And I think, you have St. Clair trying to get a little bit more from the referee, but I don't think a whole lot's coming off of that one.
Vigna has come out, and Olaza has come on. So this is the earliest I can remember all of these changes at this time of the game. And you've got David coming in and Cornelius coming in. We'll have to see who is going to be coming out. Fugalis, as you might have expected, he's on a yellow card, and Oluwaseyi comes out. So those are the two changes made by Canada. And Uruguay have used all 5 of their subs, Kobe.
Well, this is for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
You know what you got.
Vigna was also on a yellow card, so you can understand that. Canada in red on the ball. Larea puts it back. He did switch over to that right back spot to allow Davies to play left, and Davies got the armband back. He's been Canada's captain and realistically their best player. Has been for a while. One game. Uruguay came in as favorites, and their starting lineup indicated they were really going for it. Canada made 6 changes, although their head coach Jesse Marsh said that they were still playing to win it, and his players have proven him right. Bielsa, just 2 changes. He's made several now in this game, using all 5 of his subs. Nandez, driven ball that's cleared away. Nandez back after it. Remember, tied after 90, straight to penalty kicks to determine a winner. Had so many games in the knockout stage go to penalties. Nandez holding it. Right side. Slid through. D'Arrasqueta. St. Clair was out. Uruguay not as aggressive as they could have been there to pounce on that ball. Throwing in Cáceres, and Suarez is limping.
Oh, Marcelo Bielsa not happy about that one. But I'll tell you, Cornelius saves the day off of that play, going to ground. That emergency defending to just keep the score line 1-1 for Canada.
First time we've seen Cornelius as a sub in this tournament. He started the previous 5 games. Kone. It's a much more experienced Uruguayan side versus Canada, but you can't tell by the way this game has been played.
And this is a look. That ball just comes through. Now watch.
World feed has cut us back. Apologize for that. Here's Olaza. Driven ball. Headed down. It's picked up. That's blocked. Cornelius saves the day on the Rodriguez shot.
The fans can't believe it. I don't think Rodriguez can believe it, but Cornelius, oh, he believed it. He is doing an excellent job since coming in as a sub. Jonathan Davies just misjudged it, and the shot comes in, but Cornelius goes to the ground once again.
2 big plays for him in the last 3 minutes or so. From the corner to the middle. It was missed that time by Cornelius. Settled. Valverde's caught. Suarez right at goal. St. Clair slowly puts it back into play.
I think the right call by St. Clair is he's kind of telling his teammates, hey, settle down here.
Davies. Straight ahead. Couldn't get past. His teammates bail him out. Davies from distance, thinking about it. Takes it! Just missed. Everyone looking to see if that was deflected.
Well, we'll get a look here through the legs. This would be the best look to see if it's deflected. Yeah, definitely a touch.
I couldn't tell if the goalkeeper got a piece or not, but it should be a corner, and is. Schaffelberg going over to take another. 71st minute.
A couple more trees in there now.
Yeah. 7th corner.
Yeah, known for the Heathers with David in there.
Schaffelberg puts one to the middle. Diving header clearance. Throw in Canada. It's cleared by Cáceres. In the 72nd minute of a 1-1 game. Jesse Marsh's side giving Uruguay all they can handle and then some. Ismail Kone with a throw-in. Has been playing for Watford. His next club is Marseille. He has Canada's tying goal. Long throw-in. Headed back towards Kone. But it goes out off Oliveira. It was Eustachio that looked like he was drawing the ball. Kone's throw. Into the box. It's Canada looking. Now outside. Played back by Bombito. Kone tried to spinorama. Draws the foul.
Okay, good job by Kone, picking up this foul here, just pulling it. This will give a good opportunity for Canada. But still, once again, he has a simple pass that can get across into the box, into a dangerous area. As we talk about, just playing a little bit simpler would help Canada out in this final third.
Canada made 3 changes. Uruguay have used all 5 of their subs. 74th minute. 1-1 game. Canada trying to pull off what would be an upset win if they could get it. They are underdogs to Uruguay with 2 in the wall. Davies across, headed wide. Canadians think that that's cleared out by Uruguay. We'll see. But beat those down. This play is stopped.
And this is a look at where Cornelius comes in at the last moment just to poke that away from Luis Suarez. And this is the other opportunity. Cornelius down to the ground. Once again, keeping the ball at the back of the net. Keeping all those Uruguayan fans a little frustrated and upset. And especially that man, Bielsa.
Intercepted. Choinier. And now Ahmed. That's blocked. Out for a throw-in for Canada. 75th minute. 1-1. Bentancur in the 8th minute for Uruguay. Kone in the 22nd to tie it. No room there for Oliveira. His club team is LAFC. Jesse Marsh is getting a warning. Both coaches very active, just like their players tonight. Jimenez holds there. Canada out shooting Uruguay. We mentioned before, 5 of the 7 games under Jesse Marsh, Canada had been outshot, but tonight on the front foot all night. Biarrasqueta got it wide, right side. That one's blocked. Uruguay first to the ball on the right side. Played across, so Suarez was coming in, but it was deflected wide. Suarez almost broke in. Had that ball come clean to him, that would have been tough for Canada.
Yeah, I think that's another nice save from Bombito, just going to ground to keep that one out and going across the face of goal. As you said, Suarez always sneaking up at that back post.
Rodriguez corner. It falls. It's loose. Still loose. Unable to get to it. It was Jimenez. Jonathan David sees that ball, the entire ball go out over that sideline. put it back into play with Nandez. And we're going to see changes. Osorio is coming out. Theo Blair coming in. Miller coming in. Ahmed coming out. Those are the changes. So it's Theo Blair, Liam Miller into the game. Left sideline, all the subs have been used for both teams, so this is what we'll finish with. 77th minute. And it is 1 goal apiece as Diarra comes over to take this corner. On the strike to the middle, that was flicked away. Picked up there by Uruguay, and the cut. Shot taken, skimmed off the crossbar. So close for Valverde.
What a shot from Valverde. I think that might have had a little deflection. Yeah, just to go off the crossbar. You saw it kind of dipping where it might find its way in, but just off the top of the bar.
They go short this time. Diarra pushes it back. Rodriguez, and the foul, and a yellow card is issued to Kone. 4th booking of the night. Free kick, Uruguay.
So Kone comes in. At least from the little that we saw, it didn't seem like a whole lot.
Diarra is there, so is Olaza. About 22, 23 yards away. Curling ball in right at St. Clair. His left foot sends out one deep for Miller. Miller's club team, Preston North End, has played in every game for Canada. Started 2. Sent down the middle, nobody made that run.
You get the feeling since the subs for Canada have come in, not quite as fast-paced and as energetic as we saw from that starting lineup.
Long ball ahead on the bounce. Rivera was going for it. St. Clair was there. Up the middle, Kone. Straight ahead, nobody's closing. Kone still with the ball, still with it. Kone fires, save, big rebound. Second ball goes in. Canada leads. David has a go-ahead goal.
Well, this is what they're looking for. No one steps up to Kone coming through the middle. And this time, very simple by Kone. I'm going to touch it to the side, have a crack. Rochette cannot do enough to keep this one to the side, to the left, or to the right. The rebound right down the middle. And none other than the sub, Jonathan David, coming in, pounces on it, and just slides it home. It's about pure placement for David there, and he gets this Canada team up 2-1 in a fantastic position.
They are checking. If this goal stands, Jonathan David gets his second Copa goal, and it could be his second game winner. His other goal was the only goal in the 1-0 win over Peru. That one does count. And now Canada has a chance. They don't need another goal, Kobe, but how can they close this one out? They're going to have another almost 10 minutes with some stoppage time.
Well, you would think it's okay to lock it down, but Jesse Marsch doesn't play that way. He will continue to play the exact same way the team has been going the whole time. Try to press where you can and keep the pace of the game up.
David's 28th international goal. He only trails Kyle Larin for most goals in Canada's soccer history. That one, though, will be one of his biggest ones if this scoreline stands. Morea will have a throw-in. Headed forward. Jimenez, that's blocked. Schaffelberg's running like the game just started against Nandez. Throw-in. Uruguay. Diarasqueta. That's blocked. Suarez slowed down, taken out. He's demanding a card. We'll just get a free kick awarded to Uruguay.
Yeah, I think the referee's done a good job on this one. How and when he's given out the cards. Yes, it's a foul, but it's not a whole lot. Look, Suarez is cutting back. It's a little swipe after the fact.
Yeah, trailing foot of Bombito. I agree, though. I think the referee's done a good job managing this game. 83rd minute, 2-1, Canada. Sent into the box, headed up, and over the bar. Jimenez was after it.
Jimenez actually gets in the way of Oliveira. I think Oliveira had a better look at that. If Jimenez lets that go, Oliveira's got a clear shot on getting that on target. And this is that one that looked like it was just dipping. It goes from Valverde, goes off of the foot of Kone. Just a little touch, and now it starts to dip, but just over on the top of the bar.
On a bounce. Uruguay looking for it. Foul on Lorea. 84th minute. Lorea is hot. Canada must keep their cool.
Well, who do you think Lorea was getting into it with?
Maybe Suarez?
Shocker,
just
surprise.
Just a guess. They didn't have a second guess. David lost it there. Tries to win it back. Does. Well, if that's not a yellow card. Bentancur gets it.
Smart move. Bentancur.
Yeah, he had no choice,
yeah,
right?
You had to. This is a pure tactical foul. Thought he was going to get it through, and he knows that David's gone. You got to grab, you got to hold. That would have been, I think that was probably a 4-on-2 for Canada on a break.
So it's the 5th yellow card issued tonight. Canada leading 2-1 in what would be a big upset if this scoreline holds. Uruguay came in as the favorites. Ball played in and grabbed by Rochette.
That's got to be a better ball in. You're sitting too many players forward to waste a ball like that.
Another foul, and Hernandez is heated right now versus Cornelius.
See, this cut back by Hernandez, and yeah, it's a clip. It's a foul.
Uruguay pushing forward, sent long down that left side. Lorea has it covered. Battles with Oliveira. And that was cleared out. So thrown for Cáceres, who'll give it up to a teammate instead. Laza.
You look at the dynamic of this game, and it's very interesting to actually see Uruguay on the other side of this, because Uruguay is getting fouled all over the place. Uruguay is chasing the game. It's a little cutback from Oliveira, but the foul definitely comes in. Now for Canada, you know, you still have to play smart. You know, you're sitting on 3 yellow cards. Obviously, you don't want to get any of those players get the second yellow, but also you can't keep giving up these set pieces, you know, right around your box.
Diarasqueta on this free kick. Driven in, headed straight up. Schaffelberg's after Diarasqueta, nice touch. On the outside, curling ball back in, headed down the middle. Miller, oh, he had to clear that ball. Canada get a break as they bounce free. And Miller wanted that, but there was a whistle. The referee seemingly says that's on me.
Yeah, the ball hits the referee.
Yeah.
And he has to make that call because the ball actually slows down into the path of a Canadian player breaking out.
Yes.
If it doesn't hit the referee, it probably goes out to a Uruguayan player that's able to pick it up. This comes here. Now watch this. Pure clearance, yes. That hits the referee. That would have gone far beyond, out of bounds or to a Uruguayan player in the back.
Not his fault. That ball was deflected. Couldn't do anything about it.
It's the rules.
Upfield, Canada. Can they keep this going? 88th minute. They've got a 2-1 lead. David on the right side. Looking. The cross. That's denied as they were looking for a killer goal. It'd be tough for Uruguay or anyone to come from 2 goals down with just a few minutes left. And stoppage time in this tournament, as we've seen, has not been generous. Liam Miller will have a corner. Or throw it, sorry. Close to the corner flag. Into the box, headed down. The pickup is by Canada. Miller, Larea. Back to Miller. Sliding it, Larea. End line, and that ball just rolled out. Goal kick. Uruguay with time running out.
Here's a look at that second goal for Canada. The shot here from distance, and Jonathan David, just right place, right time, reacts first to this, but a great shot by Kone. Can't be held on to by Rochette, and then Jonathan David puts Canada up 2-1, and just a symbol of the way of the way Uruguay is feeling with that head bowed by Bielsa.
Coming into this game, 7 games for Canada. They scored only 2 goals. They have 2 tonight. Will it be enough? Olaza into the middle. Suarez with a flick. Too fancy there. It deflects away. The run by Suarez earns a corner. Uruguay's hoping for a bigger number in terms of stoppage time.
Now, if you are Canada and you want your moment and you want meaning behind this tournament, you need this victory.
Ball played in, cleared. Nandez back, sends one right back. Flag stays down. Diarasqueta, back post. Headed down by Larea. Flag was still down, it never went up. Cleared by David. Any moment we'll see the signal on stoppage time. Spain versus England tomorrow, Euro final, as this ball is headed by Larea. Miller cleared it ahead, race for the ball. Look at that run. Nandez has been amazing all night.
He's been amazing all tournament. He was sorely missed by Uruguay in that game against Colombia.
Into stoppage time, played into the box, headed away. And on the touch, David slides it across. Miller, 5 minutes of stoppage time. Down the flank. Canada trying to close it out. Bear. Bear's club side. Motherwell drops it back. David settled there. Chouanier asks for a handball, pushed it back. Schaffelberg with a run into the box. And that's Rochette. Nearly a minute gone in stoppage time. The pace, frenetic. desperation on the part of Uruguay. Clock and score against them. Suarez getting through. Saves St. Clair. Rebound knocked away from Diarra. Canada still with life. The brilliance of Suarez, though, who almost had the chance for the equalizer. He did have the chance, but St. Clair got him.
That was a chance, and I was trying to get the moment to say this, but as for Canada, do you still want to play like this? Do you still want to continue to open yourself up when you are 5 minutes out from getting this victory? They are allowing this game to be end-to-end. You're allowing Suarez, of all people, to go 1v1 with your defenders. You've got to play safer.
Down the right side. Oh, Suarez is open, and he scores! 2-2! Amazing. From their all-time leading goal scorer, he comes up big.
Suarez just kind of hanging around behind the line. But this first ball's onside. And yes, onside once again is Suarez as that ball gets played across by Jimenez, I believe, playing out at the right. And Luis Suarez, of all people, of course, puts the ball in the back of the net. But at this point, you can really only blame Canada in playing so open with 3 minutes left. Live by the sword, die by the sword. That's what's happened for Canada there. They got a warning shot across the bow when Suarez just missed a one-on-one with the keeper. Didn't adjust even after that, even though it was seconds later. And this happens, ball comes in, and Luis Suarez finds the back of the net. You can't allow a player of his caliber to have chance after chance.
They gave him one chance too many at the end of the day. All goals are checked, and that's what they're doing right now. Obviously a good goal. It's 2-2. Penalty kicks on the horizon. Tough game for coaches, for sure. Watching this, the emotions up and down throughout this game, which still has at least a minute to go. Davies puts one up. Too close to Rochat. He sees something upfield. More like someone. Oliveira's after it. It goes out. Uruguay stepping forward. They've got the momentum. St. Clair just got it. Right in front of Suarez.
Right in front of Suarez. They're falling. Canada's falling asleep in the back. It's like maybe frustration for taking that goal, but they're allowing too many chances.
Uruguay wins the ball back. Here they come. Suarez let it go through, and Larea cleared it for Canada. Schaffelberg heads it forward. A race for the ball with Bear. Can't get it. Almost through with stoppage time as Rochet sends it forward. Canada's on the ball, but that is going to do it. Interesting ending, but we still have penalty kicks to come your way. Canada had the lead, and then Luis Suarez tied it at 2. Come back with us for more after the break.
Extra Play is sponsored by Topgolf. Now you can enjoy extra play time with a free 30 minutes of gameplay at Topgolf when you book a reservation.
The Euro 2024 final is here, and it's on Sirius XM.
Cue the celebrations!
England is searching for their first ever European title.
How about that? Ollie Whip Tompkins wins it for England.
while Spain is hungry to begin another era of Spanish dominance.
Dani Olmo instant control. Can he put it away? It's got in.
It's the final of the Euros, England versus Spain, Sunday at 3 Eastern on Fox Sports Channel 83 and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
Deborah's closet didn't feel like Deborah. It felt more like a Vanessa, or even a mom, until she worked with California Closets. Now her clothes are organized, sneaker collection and jewelry displayed. Now her closet screams Deborah. The hidden ironing board is a mom thing, but she is a mom, so. California Closets. We did it for Deborah, and we can do it for you because we know you differently. Schedule your free design consultation now at 800-CAL-CLOSETS or CaliforniaClosets.com.
Say goodbye to the old ways of shopping for car insurance and hello to your new long-term relationship. The free Experian Insurance Marketplace. Experian could help you save over $800 a year on car insurance by shopping your info with over 40 top providers. And Experian stays by you, monitoring and notifying you of lower rates in the future. Never play the car insurance field again or worry there's a better catch out there. Start saving now at Experian.com/car.
Results will vary and some may not see savings. Average savings of $828 per year for customers who switched and saved.
No shoes. Hey, I'm Kenny Trusting. Spreading the word that my SiriusXM channel, No Shoes Radio, is free to listen in cars now through July 31st. You'll hear my music and some of my personal favorites. Plus guest DJs, live songs, and backstage jams on tour.
Hello, how are you tonight?
Hanging in the tailgates with No Shoes Nation and a lot more. Now through July 31st. Go to SiriusXM.com/No Shoes Radio. Listen free to learn more.
Jesse Marsh with words to his Canadian team, bringing them tight as we are headed to penalties. Just the second time we've ever been in penalties in a third-place game here at the Copa America. The first time back in 2001. It also involved Uruguay. They ended up falling to Honduras 5-4 on penalties. Rob Stone, Clint Dempsey, Carly Lloyd, and Alexi Lawless back here with you. Let's take you through the major moments that brought us up to this point. What a start it was for Uruguay.
Yeah, Uruguay came out early off the set piece. The ball falls to Bentancur and finishes it in the roof of the net.
Canada made a lot of changes this game, rolling out a different squad, and it's a corner kick here, and Kone with a great overhead kick ties it up, 1-1.
You want some more Kone? I'll give you some after the dance. There we go. Sing while you're winning. Kone, open field. This one from way downtown, and look what Jonathan David just found. Dribbles it into the net, 2-1 Canada. They got to see this out, right?
Yeah, it seems like Uruguay didn't get going until after the 80th minute, and then Suarez, right place, right time, good finish, left foot, top corner. Levels the game, go to pins.
His 69th international goal. He is the oldest player to ever score for Uruguay. He's the oldest player to ever score at the Copa America. So we're not done yet with the third place game. Tomorrow it's Argentina, Colombia from Miami in the final live on Fox, but we still have penalties in Charlotte for the third place game. For the call once again, back out to JP Dellacamera and Kobe Jones.
Thank you, Rob. Jonathan David, who had that go-ahead goal that could have been a game winner, will go first against Sergio Rochet, Canada's #2 goal scorer all time.
Well, the general philosophy nowadays, JP, is you want to go first and you have your best taker take #1 spot. That way you expect to be up 1-0 and put the pressure on the other team and have them chase you. So Jonathan David stepping up for Canada.
David versus Rochet. Ready on the whistle. David with the step up, and it's 1-0 Canada.
Calming, just steps up, a little bit of a slow march. Not a ton of the stutter that we're seeing a whole lot of this tournament. Just a slow stroll up and picks a side.
Valverde will go next. The first taker for Uruguay. This is Dane St. Clair. Federico Marco Valverde stepping up and scoring 1-1.
What a strike by Valverde. It's a quality strike, a quality finish. I mean, look, he hits this one low and hard. St. Clair guesses the right way, gets a little bit, some fingertips on it, but too much power. Excellent placement. 1-1.
Bombito is next. Started every game in this tournament. Played every minute for Canada. Luis Bombito, 24-year-old from Colorado. And Rochette has just come over. St. Clair's getting a yellow card. Did he interfere with something or distract the goalkeeper? That's odd. Just when you think you've seen everything, Kobe, you haven't.
Always something new. I'm not exactly sure what he got that yellow card for. Because not only did the referees run over there, you actually had Rochette running over there as well.
Yeah. Bombito's ready versus Rochette. 1-1 in this penalty kick shootout. Bombito steps up, stutter step, and an easy goal, and Canada leads 2-1.
JP, I'm always going to give a lot of credit to a defender that can step up and put a penalty in the back of the net like that. This is quality by Moise Bombito. Has the concentration, the little hesitation at the end, sends Rochette to the right, and he places it to his left.
Bentoncourt will go next. They try to even it for Uruguay. Stepping up, and he scores. 2-2.
Bentoncourt is going to do it like that. Yeah. I mean, this is a short run up and then says, I'm just going to place this one in the upper V.
Let's go top corner, shall we? Kone goes next. He got the game winner in the penalty kick shootout versus Venezuela. That got them through to a semifinal versus Argentina. The first goal for Canada tonight that tied the game. Stepping up against Rochette. Stutter step, Kone, save!
Now that's the problem with that stutter step. As Kone's getting ready for it, and he does the stutter step. If you go up there and you're at this point and you slow down that much and the keeper guesses the right way, not a lot of power behind it, and that's an easy save for Rochette.
Diarasqueta goes next to try to give Uruguay the first lead in this penalty kick shootout. Diarasqueta, step up! They lead.
This is great by Diarasqueta. He says, hey, I'm just going to go up and just hit this one hard. It's not a lot of placement there. It's almost just a little bit to the left of the middle. But, hey, keeper guesses one way, moves out of the way. That's going to find the back of the net every day of the week.
Chouanière is next. Made his first Copa start. It's his second appearance of this tournament. Level the score, and he does.
Grenier does a good job on this one. You can see the intensity as he's stepping up. He's picked it already where he's going, but look at this. He does not use the side of his foot. He steps up and just powers right through it with the instep. So difficult for a keeper to try to make a save on that one.
I was wondering if they were going to save Suarez for number 5, but they are not. He will take the 4th. Their greatest goal scorer of all time nails that one. And it's a 4-3 lead now for Uruguay. Clutch kick coming up for Canada.
Well, this penalty shows you why he's the greatest goal scorer and their best goal scorer of all time, Suarez. I mean, that's just pure placement. I mean, that one just scrapes the side of the net as it goes in. St. Clair even guesses the right way. And now, Alphonso Davies taking it for Canada.
Davies has to make this to continue. And even if he does, Uruguay will have a chance to win it on the 5th kick. A miss or a save, Uruguay wins. Davies steps up, off the crossbar. Uruguay. They celebrate. Looked like some of the players weren't sure of the score. It's unfortunate, Kobe, that it was Davies who was really their best all-around player, missed that close.
Very unfortunate, but just in general, just unfortunate for Canada being so close to getting the victory. But this is a game of seconds, and that's what it came down to.
Rob, it would have been a signature win for Canada. They were moments away. They couldn't get it done tonight. Uruguay wins the 3rd place game.
Copa America 2024 tonight on FS1 is presented by Geico. Rob Stone, Clint Dempsey, Carly Lloyd, Alexi Lawless back here with you. Uruguay, their 31st all-time top 3 finish at a Copa America. Canada this close to seeing it out and winning the proverbial bronze, if you will. Unable to do it, and who else but Luis Suarez to be the difference maker in regulation, and then a wonderful penalty kick he took, which essentially sealed things up for Uruguay just prior to the Alphonso Davies miss. So Jesse Marsch is getting a lot of love and a lot of credit, but maybe the way he managed the close of that regulation deserves some criticism out there?
I mean, maybe, but in totality, this is an overwhelming success for
sure.
Jesse Marsch and for Canada. I mean, we came a month ago on air and talked about using this as a platform, especially relative to 2026. And you look at this Canada team under Jesse Marsch, there is some good things. And while they didn't, get this 3rd place win, and they did let one slip through their hands, my goodness, the way that they played, I think that they're going to use that going forward. They got to be very, very proud of themselves and very, very happy and bullish going forward into these next less than 2 years up to 2026. This is exactly what a Canadian team wanted to use when it comes to Copa America.
And you heard Kobe Jones towards the end of the game, right before Suarez scored. You gotta tighten up this back line, make it a little bit more compact. They were so open, they were so stretched, and a lot of changes for this lineup in this game. But credit to Canada, they did a good job. They came in here, played well, got the job done, scored some goals. But overall, you got to close out a game. I mean, Canada was the better side for majority of that game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you're Canada, you're kicking yourself right now. You could have had 2 or 3 more goals. They were exciting, but at the same time, it was too open. It was too end-to-end. Uruguay made them pay at the end, and really, Canada was a better team today. So if you're them, you got to be frustrated, that's for sure.
So Canada finishes 4th, the highest that a CONCACAF team did at this tournament. If you look at the hierarchy of CONCACAF right now, the totality of it, not just this tournament, who's number 1 in CONCACAF?
The U.S.
Still U.S.
Yeah.
Based on this tournament, Canada.
I mean, situations going on, you got to say Canada right now. I mean, hopefully it motivates the U.S. To get back on track.
And motivates Mexico.
Hey, September 4th, we're going to find out,
we'll
right?
Find out.
We're going to find out.
On the field, Canada versus the United States.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Tomorrow, epic day on Fox Sports. Our Summer of Stars draws to a close. First up, of course, the Euro final, Spain, England in Berlin. Coverage starts at 1 Eastern. Then at 7 Eastern, also on